Good morning and welcome to Children and Family Worship. I am Miss Elizabeth, and every Sunday when we come together, we light the candles to remind us that Christ is with us. Well, this morning, I'd love for you to find a candle. It might be an electric candle that you light, or it might be a little candle like this that you light with a lighter or a match. Light that candle right now and be reminded that the light of Christ is with us as we worship together.
I like to think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be I like to think about the goodness of the Lord. He gives me everything I need and so much more. So I just want to lift my hands and say that I love him. I just want to lift my heart in praise. And I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to remember everything that the Lord has done. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful. I want to be
Good morning, kids. It's great to see everybody this morning and get a chance to join you all in service. This morning, Mr. Ben will get a chance to pray with you guys, and I'm sure that there are lots of things that you all have on your minds that you'd like to pray for. I know that I have some things, and we're just going to get a chance to join together and lift up all those things, whether you say them out loud or you pray to yourself. So if you guys would just take a moment and bow your hearts and your heads with me, and we'll go to the Lord in prayer. Gracious and loving God, we're just so thankful to have an opportunity to continue to serve our families in a little bit of a different way right now. We ask that you would just wrap your arms around everybody that's here with us watching right now. We'd ask that you just wrap your arms around everybody right now in our country, in our state, and across the whole globe as folks deal with their own troubles in their lives and also have their own joys to celebrate. We really could use some guidance from you, Lord, right now, and we could really use some of your love. Those are the things that we hope that we can share with you this morning, and we're so grateful to have those things. If you would join us now, we will all say the Lord's Prayer together.
Our
Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
In my wrestling, in my doubts, in my failures, you won't walk out. Your great love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. I won't fear what tomorrow brings. With each morning I'll rise and see. My God's love will lead me through. You are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, you are the peace in my troubled sea. Oh, my lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. My lighthouse, shining in the darkness, I will follow you. My lighthouse, I will trust the promise. You will carry me safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore. Safe to shore.
Good morning. I want to share with you about my favorite book, the Bible. So we've been learning about a man named Paul. Last week we learned that he was originally called Saul, but Jesus changed his heart. You know, when he was bad, he didn't really like the Christians, but Jesus changed him and he loved the Christians. He wanted to teach a lot of Christians. So his story comes out of a book called Acts. And if you open your Bible, the Gospels and the New Testament are found in about the last third of your Bible. The Gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Then if you hold up number 5, that's the book of Acts. And that's where we learn about Paul. And that's where today's story comes from. It's from chapter 9 of Acts. And it's about Paul escaping from prison. And some friends help him. Why don't we watch our video?
Come on, come down from there.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Is that Cinnamon?
I think so.
It looks like him. I wonder if Cat knows he's here.
Hi there, kids. What you looking at?
It looks like Cinnamon found a nice view of the park.
What do we do?
I guess I'll need to try to get him down. I don't have my ladder with me, but maybe I can climb up there and reach him.
Cinnamon! Where are you?
There you are! I was going to take Cinnamon to the vet for his checkup, and he ran away. It was almost like he knew I was taking him there.
Jack is going to try to get him down.
Oh, thank you so much.
I wish I had a basket to lower him down in.
Kids, I think there's a story about the Apostle Paul, who had to be saved by being lowered down a city wall in a basket. Not long after Paul was visited by Jesus and his eyes were opened, Paul began preaching in the synagogues. Paul told the people, Jesus is God's son. The people were confused because Paul used to be mean to the followers of Jesus. Now he was preaching the good news of Jesus. Paul continued to preach and teach the people that Jesus is the Son of God. But there were some people who didn't trust Paul and wanted to hurt him. They waited for him at the gates. When Paul found out what their plan was, he decided to leave the city. But Paul needed help. His friends came to help him. Paul's friends put him in a basket and lowered him down the city wall. Paul was saved by his friends. He was able to get away without being hurt.
I wonder if Paul was afraid. I know I would be.
Me too. But God took care of him.
That's right. God kept Paul safe.
And I was trying to keep Cinnamon safe by taking him to the vet to get checked out. But now he's stuck up in that tree.
Well, let's see if I can help out and get him down.
Hey, where'd he go?
Oh no! He ran away again! Great! I'm gonna have to go looking for him.
Look, there he is.
Aw, he came down on his own. What a good kitty.
All right, come on, Cinnamon. I want to protect you and keep you safe, Cinnamon. I won't ever let anything happen to you. I love you.
Who helps you stay safe?
Good morning, friends. It's so great to see you this morning and be together. I'm so glad that Miss Elizabeth and Mr. Brian invited me to share the mission opportunity with you. I really love reading at home with my children, and we really appreciate the donations you've made to our book drive for Rawlings Elementary. We want to share reading with everyone. So if you can drop off some new books or very gently used to Trinity, we would love to share those books with children that attend Rawlings Elementary. Another option that we've come up with is Stepping Stones is doing a virtual book club through Scholastic Book Club, where you can go on, order books, and have them delivered to your home. So you could order a book for yourself and order a book for a child at Rawlings. Have it delivered to your home and then drop it off at Trinity, and we will deliver those books to other children. Thank you so much for your generosity as you share a special part of school and reading with other children. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're glad that you are part of our worship time. And thank you for bringing a candle into your space. Now, before I extinguish this candle, I want you to think about how you can bring the light of Christ out into the world. What can you do this week to serve? So at this time, at your house, it's time to extinguish the candles as we conclude our worship time together. Thanks, and have a great week.